What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Good morning. You're watching AMS Live. My name is Boy and it is Thursday, January 22nd, 2026. We're here at the northern threshold of Aalsmeerbaan. Runway 18 left. And I think with the wind now being double digits and blowing from the east, southeast, it is the primary runway for outbound traffic today. The north-south runways are in use. Widebody is now the only runway for arrivals. Center is being used for departures as well. And I'm thinking come 11, Aalsmeerbaan will turn out to be the only runway for outbound traffic. So constant action here, if all is well. I say it somewhat carefully still, but yesterday and the day before yesterday, that is what happened, and the wind is exactly the same as yesterday today. So should make for an interesting stream with constant action, hopefully. A very good morning to everybody who's joined. Marja, goedenavond. And welcome to the show, everybody else. Hans Worst, James Mail, Harden, Dalia, Nick, Handa, Nielsel, Harriet, November Mike. Good morning, goedemorgen. Bram, goedemorgen. Mitchell, Bobbers, Inimini, good morning. We're looking at KLM flight 597. It's holding short because there is a cheater on cheater's lane. The cheater on cheater's lane is an E2 Embraer going to Gdansk. And this is KLM flight 597 going to Cape Town in South Africa. Or at least that's where it is supposed to go to at a certain point. Now, there's also a police helicopter behind me. Right behind me. Doing circles. Seemingly over the highway over here. Didn't announce a stream because I knew I had to go through traffic. And wasn't sure how long it was going to take me to get here. Then of course I had to see that there wasn't anybody else already streaming here. So I announced the stream only when I arrived here. Dreamliner is now lining up. Dreamliner up. KLM flight 597 to Cape Town, South Africa. 7879 Dreamliner. The Papa Hotel, Bravo Hotel Mike. 8 years old, first flight August 2017. And there on the left you can see the windsock. A bit more erect, which is also why I have the blimp with me. Means that you might have not heard the helicopter behind me that well. Absolutely lovely day. Iris, goedemorgen, good morning. Dylan, morgen. Mr. Mika, good morning. Hey Jackie, goedemorgen kerel. Jerome B, goedemorgen. Welcome to the show one and all. Hope you're all doing well. More planes ready to line up. KLM flight 1475 to Nice, which is nice, an E2 Embraer 195. And behind it, KLM flight 1931 to Geneva. Marianne also back in the chat, and she is celebrating today 25 months as a member. As she writes, a very good morning, everyone. Good morning to you too, Marianne. Welcome back, good to have you. And thank you so much for your ongoing support. Congratulations. Morgen.
Heeft u toevallig een drone zien vliegen?
Een drone? Nee, ik heb hier niks gehoord of gezien dat op een drone lijkt.
Oké.
Is er hier in de buurt iets gezien?
Mocht je hem wel zien, dan eventjes bellen alsjeblieft.
Ja, op welk nummer kan ik jullie bereiken?
Ja, doe dan maar voor de zekerheid 112.
112, is goed. Zal ik doen.
Oké.
Als ik wat zie of hoor, dan geef ik een melding. Succes jongens! apparently a drone has been sighted. That might also have been the reason why the police helicopter is in the air. Might also be the reason why traffic is a bit slow here. Apparently a drone has been sighted. I was already thinking traffic here is moving at a slow pace. That's from the authority asked if I saw a drone. Apparently there has been a drone sighting here. I already mentioned to them that I didn't see or hear anything, but apparently we can call the national emergency number if we do see or hear something. Now, if I'm streaming, I might be a bit busy doing that, but maybe one of you guys might be able to do that if we do see and hear anything. I'm looking around. I haven't heard anything that resembles a drone, nor have I seen anything. You know, it's getting more busy here. I think this is a cheater to Cheaters Lane. Yeah, KLM flight 1851 to Munich, 737-700. We have another 737. Oh wait, no. This is the 737-700 to Munich. And here we have KLM flight 1931 that is going to go to Geneva, also a 737, a 900, followed by a 737-800, which will be going to Marseille, and a 737-800 as well, behind it to Zurich. Right now the military police is also showing up. Goedemorgen. Hoi. Ja hoor. Nee. Ja, ik ben hier aan het filmen. Ik heb een livestream op YouTube kanaal. Ik ben aan het livestreamen. Dus ik ben gewoon het verkeer hier aan het filmen. Ja, ik hoorde net van de authority aan de overkant, die vroeg ook of ik wat gezien had, dat er een drone zou zijn gezien. Ik heb al gezegd, ze zei al van je kan 112 bellen als je hier iets ziet. Ik heb nog niks gezien. Als ik wat zie, dan bel ik eventjes. Is goed. Ja, zou ik doen. Ja, ik heb nog niks. Ja, nee, dat snap ik. Nou ja. Ja, nee, natuurlijk, dat snap ik. Dat roept interesse op. Nee, maar ik heb nog niks gezien of gehoord. Is het bekend waar die is gezien? Oké. Nou ja, ik hou mijn ogen en oren open. Als ik wat zie, dan meld ik het. Hey, succes. Goeie dienst. Military police on the motorbike here as well. He was wondering what I was doing. And so you can see that the authorities are a bit on high alert today. Apparently there has been a drone sighting somewhere here in the vicinity. Yeah, so if you guys see anything on footage, let me know. Use @AMS Live so that I see your message with red. My name will turn up red in the chat then. Another cheater on Cheaters Lane. This is an E2 Embraer 195. No, an Embraer 190 to Wrocław. KLM flight 1337. This is KLM flight 14. Is that it? No, 1465 is still holding short. All those 73, at the sound of saying something racist, all those 737s look alike. And here at the threshold of Aalsmeerbaan, the flight radar reception is notoriously poor. Is this going to traverse and go to center for its departure, or will it line up and take Cheaters Lane instead? In the meantime, a very good morning to everybody who joined. This airplane is going to line up and will be probably the furthest south cheater that we have seen on Cheaters Lane on this runway. No, it is continuing. In fact, it has continued. Otherwise, the 737 would not have gotten clearance. So there you go. And we have the regular police here as well. They're all coming over. Goedemorgen. Morgen. Nee, doe ik niet. Nee, ik heb al de authority aan de overkant gehad die hier stopte. Maar de chaussee stopt hier ook net al.
Ik kan niet voor jou kijken.
Nee, er is een drone gezien, heb ik begrepen.
Ja, daarvoor staan we hier ondertussen niet meer.
Oh, leuk. Ja, dit is mooi uitzicht, hè? Dit is prima. Oh, ik denk jullie komen om te vragen of ik een drone heb gezien. Niet eens, jemig. Leuk. Dus je hebt een meeloopdag?
Ja, ik kom er nog mee.
Top. Dus dan ben je van de politieacademie al? Of?
Nee, nog niet helemaal.
Nee.
Nee.
Maar wel aan het kijken of het wat voor je is.
Ja, zeker.
Tof, man. En dan is dat dan in het kader van een stage of zo? Dat je dan nu met de BBS meeloopt en dan straks ook nog met andere jongens van andere afdelingen?
Heel regionaal.
Ook tof. Leuk.
Naar BBS, binnenkort nog een eentje.
Ja. Hey, morgen. Jazeker, met jou ook.
Prima.
Ik denk jullie komen vragen of ik een drone heb gezien, omdat de authority, de Schiphol Authority aan de overkant er al overkwam en net 5 minuten geleden, maar de chaussee ook al.
Ja.
Niet het geval. Gewoon eventjes meekijken en genieten van het zonnetje en de vliegtuigen. Precies.
Van de week hadden we dezelfde meldingen.
Ja, is het ooit al eens een keer hier iets geweest? Want ik heb al meerdere keren meegemaakt dat er wel echt een drone-melding is geweest, maar...
Ik heb ook een videootje gezien van iemand vlak bij de Poolmaat.
Oh, oké. En was het een soort GoPro of zo? Gewoon zo'n...
Echt zo'n landbeest.
Oh, maar dat moet of een commerciële operator zijn geweest, of het is...
Dat moet haast wel.
Ja.
Weet je, dat is de enige video die ik heb gezien. Voor de rest zijn we toch wel emotioneel.
Ja. Ja, je moet er wat mee. Dat is het punt hier, hè? Ja, zeker hier bij de luchthaven. Nou, ik ben benieuwd. Ja, ik hoop dat het niet... dat het niks is geweest. Dat er valse melding is geweest. Maar iedereen is wel meteen gespannen. Je merkt dat iedereen extra poppetjes... Nou, nog meer collega's. Althans... Ja, ik wou eens zeggen, ik heb alleen maar één thermos koffie mee. Ik heb niet genoeg koffie voor iedereen. Ja, een gemiste kans. In the meantime, Chris and Curtis Coot are also over here doing morning cardio as always. They're starting easily, they're going with the flow, but they will probably make their exercise a bit more strenuous by going in against the flow in a few moments. Hey, and that bizjet that we saw crossing the runway a few minutes ago is now standing over there. So this is, let's see, this is Red Star Aviation. It's going to go to Orid, which sounds horrid but isn't. Hey, my camera is dropping a little bit, so it means I have to put it a little bit more back. Tripod shouldn't move down when I let go of the camera. Now it seems to be more stuck. That's good. Red Star Aviation, flight 64, and this is a Learjet 45XR, 20 years old already, going to Orid, which is in Albania if I'm not mistaken. Hailing from 2006. We have a Transavia 737 on Cheaters Lane. That's over there right now. That should take off first, and then the Learjet should take off. There it is. Can almost see. Hey, fijne dag jongens. Hey, dank je, jullie ook hè. Hoi hoi. Could almost see how many gray hairs the pilot was having in his mustache. Not sure if he had one, but we could see it with the lighting. Oh, or it is in Turkey. I thought it was in Albania. In the meantime, Captain Jerry is also back. Captain Jerry came in with a bang, no less than 10 gifted memberships. Jerome, thank you so much. Welcome back. You didn't have to come in with 10 gifted memberships right away. This is not taking off, by the way. I'm not sure what's going on, but this Learjet is not taking off. A warm welcome to the Aurora Sky Lounge and 10 new members who just received a gifted membership from Captain Jerry Donnelly. Don't forget to say thank you to him. Enjoy your custom emojis. You have 34 at your disposal now for a month. make sure to have fun with them. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here. You'd think it might already have taken an exit. It's still on the runway. I'm not sure what's going on there. And I'm also... Oh no, that's... For a moment I was thinking Delta is coming this way. Let's see, is that the case? Oh, it must have... It's not showing on Flight Radar, so that must have been an arrival. Now, in the meantime, the Learjet seems to be far away, but it's still not that far away. It is now, after a very long run up, is not taking off. Jerome says, it seems to me he's going to drive to Orit. Yeah, it almost was looking like it. Definitely had us confused for a few moments, but there you go. It is going to fly after all. And we have Swiss up next. Swiss flight 725 to Zurich. In the meantime, a warm welcome to the show. Those who just joined, if you thought, what was that guy saying? I was just talking to the police who were here with an intern who is spending the day with the police that is guarding the outer areas of Schiphol, the guys that Officer Rudolph and his mate belong to. Prior to that, military police came over to ask what I was doing, and also from the other side, the Schiphol authority was reaching out to me. Apparently, there has been a drone sighting earlier here this morning, and they were wondering if I had seen something. The moment we see something, we can call the national emergency number, the Dutch 911, which is 112, to report it. Well, thus far I haven't seen or heard anything, but if you guys do see something, let us know. In the meantime, a very good morning to everybody who has joined. Stranger also back in the chat, good to see you, mate. Crate043, good morning. Alessia, not sure if I already said hi to you. Uncle Plane Guy, good morning. Lord Andrew, good morning. Ah yeah, Orit, North Macedonia. I also thought it was somewhere in that area. Not Turkey, but I thought... What did I say? I thought Albania. Lala Loopsy says, you look suspicious, you shouldn't put on that that balaclava. It's the first time I'm wearing it, actually. I'm boy shinobi boy now today. But with temperatures just above zero and wind, it is good to dress warm. This is KLM flight 1629 to Venice, 737-800. 18 years old, Papa Hotel Bravo X-Ray Whiskey. First flight December 2007. And apparently Uncle Plane Guy is celebrating his birthday today. Congratulations, mate. Have a nice day, enjoy. Let me take a sip of coffee. And we have action. Freddy's daughter will be flying on CX-270 Cathay. Well, with the current runway configuration, where I think today this runway, the Aalsmeerbaan, will be the primary runway for departures. If all is well, we should see the Cathay Pacific A350-1000 regardless. My plan is definitely to stick around until after that. I mean, if we are getting constant action over here, we can basically do a stream until approximately 2 or so. That's a good time for me to stop. I think that's also when usually the outbound rush hour dies down a little. Next up, KLM flight 1901 to Vienna. That's an A321neo. Airplane a year old, Papa Hotel Alpha X-Ray Alpha. This is the very first A321neo in the fleet of KLM. In the meantime, Michael Vogel has returned and is celebrating today. Good morning, boy. 6 months down, way more to go. He is celebrating half a year of membership. Mate, thank you so much for your ongoing support and congratulations. I hope that everything in the lounge is still to your liking. And if that's not the case anymore, let us know. And let me see what I can do to make things better for you. Captain Jerry bought his train tickets yesterday. So that's going to go down in April, right? If I recall correctly. That's what you said the other day. Niels asks if I will be at Schiphol when the F-35s are there next week. And the answer is no. I have to work. I cannot reschedule that on such short notice. My working days are filled with appointments and those would all have to be rescheduled. That's only in emergencies if you fall ill or something. Of course it can be done, but it's a big hassle. Pity that they only announced it so shortly before it's going to happen. Nick, goedemorgen. Tina, goedemorgen. And good morning. It's Michael, right? Or is it Michael? Mighty MKL, good morning. Welcome back, mate. Long time no see. Hope all is well. Hey, John, good morning. Welcome back, mate. Houdini NL, good morning. Houdini asks a nice question. Does the ass ever touch the tarmac on lift-off? Well, it can happen. I've seen it happen once. I was not aware of the fact when it happened, but it does sometimes happen. And well, here you cannot see that well. Most airplane types have a little bumper at the back to prevent damage to the fuselage for when that does happen, tail strikes. It happened once during one of my streams. Only one of you guys who were watching saw it and pointed it out after the fact. I didn't see it at the time. It happened far down the runway. And for those of you who don't know, I am always watching on my camera screen that's 3.5 inches. So not a lot of detail that you can see on such a small screen. Okay, left at 1419 to Nantes. Embraer 190 from Air France. Air Baguette. Next up will be a 737 to Berlin. Parallel departures. Runway is also being used for departures. There. Those blue airplanes are sometimes hard to spot against the blue backdrop. As you can see when looking at the windsock, the wind is predominantly from the east, a little bit southeast, which is why they're taking off and landing in southerly direction. And there's a double-digit wind speed, which is why Kaagbaan is not in use right now. Would make for too much tailwind. Martinair, goedemorgen. Bart, goedemorgen. Grizzly Outdoor Adventures, goedemorgen. Ed Brokke, goedemorgen. Thierry, goedemorgen, good morning. Welcome to the show, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. So apparently a drone has been sighted around Schiphol this morning, which is why the Schiphol Authority and the military police came over to ask me if I saw something. Interestingly, the local police did not come over to ask me any questions about the drone, but just to show the intern a nice position where you can spot airplanes from. Different priorities. There's a Dreamliner on the move, and that's going to go to Zanzibar, which is somewhere in Africa. Should be coming this way by the looks of it. And in the foreground we have an Embraer 175 to Turin. Hope you guys are enjoying the show. If you are, don't forget to leave a like if you haven't already. It helps bring in more people in the future. Will that be the first widebody of the show? I think it will be. KLM Flight 515 to Zanzibar. 78710. This is KLM Flight 515 to Zanzibar. A 78710. Oh, there was a... Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, thanks, RS. Also a 787 in the beginning. The one going to Cape Town. I almost forgot. Veldi, guten Morgen und herzlich willkommen. Seven 78710, Papa Hotel Bravo Kilo Delta is the registration. 6 years old, first flight November 2019. Evan also back in the chat, good to see you, mate. Welcome back. Not seeing any bumpers here. 737s have quite clearly visible bumpers to guard against tail strikes, or at least that's what I think they're for. KLM Flight 515 to Zanzibar. I also see that KLM Flight 751 to Quito is on the move. For some reason, oh wait, no, it's going to the west, of course. That's going. I was about to say it's looking like it's going to the center runway, but that's because it is. Maurice Moorhan is also over here. Yeah, before I even got the chance to set the focus to auto, he already swam where he wasn't visible any longer. The Red Wine Express is also underway this way. KLM 1441, Embraer 190 to Bordeaux. It seems that things have calmed down here. On the other side there were first a couple of vehicles in the area here, authority vehicles. I'm not seeing them anymore. Maybe the drone got shot down. By now its battery should have also died, so not much to see. Bump bump. That's runway 0927 that the airplane just crossed. Those wings creeping up more and more, and now the curvature forming upon rotation. There you go, a flying AMS Live approximation logo. You can see the crosswind, the airplane is crabbing, it's leaning in against the wind to the left to make sure that it stays on course, namely initially stay on the runway heading before initiating a turn. A couple of vehicles are coming back here by the looks of it. Is that one of those electrical VWs in the foreground? I think it is, leading the pack. And the last corner over the finish line, and the winner is VW. In the meantime, parallel departures in progress, with Air Baltic over there, having taken off from center. A couple of airplanes are on the move, on their way over here. KLM Flight 1799 going to Düsseldorf, being one of them, one of the first, if not the very first. Let's see, no, I'm too far down. Red Wine Express arriving first. KLM Flight 1441. And suitably it is also Air France over here. What better carrier to be flying to Bordeaux? Good morning, Ronald. Good morning to Olaf and to all others who may have joined in the meantime. A tail skid, there you go. To make sure that when you do hit the ground with your tail upon rotation, any damage that you will incur will be minimized. Air France up, and away. Oui, oui. Omelette du fromage. Red Wine Express, KLM Flight 1441, operated by Air France, up, going to Bordeaux in La Douce, France. The Foxtrot Hotel Bravo Lima Zulu, 14 years old, first flight somewhere in 2012, the month not specified on flight radar. Next after that, an E2 Embraer from KLM going to Belgrade, flight 1983. And airplane inception. Hey! Let's sounds like I'm most definitely hearing the sounds of the, I think it's the Dash 8 from the Coast Guard. Yeah. The Dash 8 from the Coast Guard definitely has turned on its engines. Not sure to what extent you can hear it with the blimp now instead of the microphone on the camera. Somewhere over there we have the Dash 8 100 from the Coast Guard, which is preparing for a coastal patrol. Russell and his cronies are over there as well. And here's E2. Ooh, nice Turkish triple is coming this way. Turkish Airlines flight 6410, that's a Turkish cargo. Wow, the wind is carrying the sound. Let me turn around the blimp a quarter turn. That's when I turn the blimp towards the Schiphol Oost area. That sound is so clearly audible over here. Here we have Turkish cargo flight 6410 going to Istanbul, Turkey. These shots are always nice.
Oh, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way.
Howdy Peter, goedemorgen. And welcome to the show everybody else who has joined in the meantime. You're watching AMS Live, my name is Boy. We're here at the northern threshold of Aalsmeerbaan, runway 18 left. Primary runway for departures today, I think. Right now parallel departures in progress, center also in use for departures until approximately 11 o'clock. Hey Pete, what up mate? Steven, good morning. Welcome back. Sidon, good morning. And Lambo Puksu, congratulations and thank you for your ongoing support, celebrating 4 months of membership. No accompanying text along with it, but that's okay. I hope that everything in the lounge is still to your liking. If it's not the case, let me know and let me see what I can do to improve your experience. Cheater on Cheater's Lane. Another 737. It's 737 galore here today. So many we have seen already. And also an Embraer 190 to Toulouse that is behind it. Also lining up on Cheater's Lane. That's the Embraer 190 to Toulouse. 777-300 to Johannesburg also active and on the move. Good morning, Chris. Chris Wilson. Mark B, good morning. Mark is tuning in from Izmir in Turkey. Bob is also back. Good evening, mate. Hope you've had a good day. Welcome back. Martien, goedemorgen, kerel. Captain Jerry asks, what color is this 36-month badge? I think it is a gradient of orange and dark blue, if I recall correctly. I think Gary Grebe is also over there. Yeah, diving under, that definitely was Gary Grebe, all right. What's that taking off from center? Delta. Alrighty. Hey Jan, goedemorgen. Redison guy back in the chat, celebrating today 27 months of membership. Do not forget to press the like button. Absolutely right, mate. Welcome back. Greets to see me. And thank you so much for the ongoing support, mate. Always a pleasure to have you in our chat. Even more so when you and the missus come over to the Netherlands to join me in real life. Hope everything in the lounge is still to your liking. If not, you know how to reach me. Please reach out if there is something that needs to be improved in your opinion. Gary Grebe is slowly coming this way, although right now he dove under again. They're also tugging a wide body, which I think they will tug across the runway first. Cheater on Cheater's Lane. And the Turkish triple lining up here. The other day when we were here, the runway was moist, and whenever those big birds pulled up, we had local mist and fog. Don't think that's going to happen today. Relatively dry here. Bibi de Bas, goedemorgen, good morning. Rob Drop, good morning. DB Basement, good morning. Trekkerspot, goedemorgen, good morning. Welcome to the show, one and all. I spy with my little eye one gorgeous Singapore Airlines A350-900 coming this way. Flight 323 to Singapore. Well, it certainly doesn't look poor to me. Let me further turn the blimp once again. You can still hear. You can still hear the props from the Dash 8-100 from the Coast Guard so clearly. Good morning, drone art, film photography. Hadi Clementia, goedemorgen. Delta Whiskey Aviation, good morning. Alex, good morning. New subscriber from Christchurch, New Zealand. More Kiwis representing. Welcome to the channel, mate. Nice of you to say hi. If you are new to the channel, don't be afraid to say hi in the chat. It isn't mandatory, but it is always appreciated. Many people are watching, so should you have any questions, feel free to ask. Together they know a lot and we'll happily try to answer your questions. Air Serbia to Belgrade up next. That livery looks a bit stripped, all white almost. Or, yeah, no, flag, registration, the rest is white. That's all well and good, but have a look at this shot. That's a money shot right there.
Oh, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way.
The mighty A350 and the small E2. No, Embraer 175. The E2 is already lined up. Next after the A350 will be a 777-300 that will fly to Johannesburg in South Africa, already lined up over there. It's a pity that we don't get to see a 3-airplane combo shot here. MMA, J. Geneigen, goedemorgen, good morning. Andreas, good morning. Andreas is tuning in from South Africa. Morgen. Ja, er is vandaag een drone gezien. De vraag... Dat klopt, ja. Oh,
Mag je ook niet filmen zonder toestemming.
is dat zo?
Dat is zo.
Sinds,
Dat weten we wel.
sinds wanneer is dat zo? Want ik heb hier nog nooit gehoord dat het niet zou mogen hier.
Dat mag je zeker niet zijn. Dat mag je niet filmen.
Waarom is dat?
Dat is in de periferie van Schiphol. Dat staat in de Schiphol-regeling.
Ja.
Dat is hier ook al vaker uitgelegd.
Mhm.
Met bekenden.
Mhm.
Dus we mogen politie om daarmee verder rijden.
Oké.
Ja.
Nou, ik vind het wel interessant, want de politie hier die is vanmorgen ook nog geweest. En,
Dus die is vaker gevoerd met
ja.
Ik weet dat we niet gewoon
Nee, dat was voor P3. Dat was niet voor deze locatie. Op deze locatie is dit nog nooit. Op deze locatie is dit nog nooit eerder tegen mij gezegd. U bent vandaag de eerste. Ja. Oké. Ja. Ja, ga ik doen. Ja, ga ik doen. Geen probleem. Maar dit is nieuwe informatie voor me.
De hele periferie van Schiphol geldt dat we toestemming moeten hebben.
Oké, nou ja, bij mijn weten was dit een locatie die toegestaan is. Tot waar loopt de periferie van Schiphol dan?
Dat is ook vooral rondom Schiphol.
Ja.
Daar is de
Ja, maar dat is een wijd begrip. Kunt u dan wat specifieker zijn? Mag ik wel bij de McDonald's staan bijvoorbeeld?
met deze apparatuur niet toestemming.
Met deze apparatuur niet, dan moet ik toestemming hebben. Ja, maar dit is nog steeds gewoon een hobby.
Ja, dat mag je niet respecteren, maar u heeft de rest toestemming.
Oké, en wanneer mag ik hier dan wel filmen? Want hier wordt regelmatig gefilmd. Ja, maar er staan hier, weet ik veel hoeveel mensen, die staan hier en ik weet zeker dat die geen toestemming hebben gevraagd. Dus ik zit me af te vragen van waarom word ik telkens hier...
Zo zeker.
Nou, hoe weet ik dat zo zeker? Omdat ik een aantal mensen daarvan ken en die komen hier gewoon. Oké. Ja. Ja, fijne dag. Well, guys, I'm not going to discuss this any further. I need to wrap up because apparently it is not allowed to stream here, which is utter bullshit. You guys know that, but yeah, not going to seek any trouble here. Hopefully, better luck tomorrow. So I'm going to wrap up and see you guys again, hopefully tomorrow. For now, take care and see you guys soon.